ARDMS is an independent nonprofit organization that promotes quality care and patient safety through the certification and continuing competency of ultrasound professionals. ARDMS has over 62,000 registrants worldwide and has earned the prestigious ISO 17024 accreditation for certifying bodies from the International Organization for Standardization, ISO. ARDMS awards credentials in the following areas: Registered Diagnostic Medical Sonographer, RDMS, Registered Diagnostic Cardiac Sonographer, RDCS, Registered Vascular Technologist, RVT, and Registered Physician in Vascular Interpretation, RPVI. ARDMS credentials are earned by examination, and applicants are required to pass a Principles in Instrumentation examination and a corresponding specialty examination. The Sonography Principles in Instrumentation (SPI) examination meets the Principles in Instrumentation requirement for the RDMS, RDCS, and the RVT credentials, and has replaced the UPI, CPI, and VPI examinations. This chart illustrates the various combinations of examinations needed to earn ARDMS credentials. Please note, this chart shows the pathways for earning a general credential. For information about earning the RPVI credential, please visit www.ardms.org. Now that you are familiar with how credentials are earned, let's review an important first step in the application process, choosing a prerequisite or requirement. This step applies to first-time applicants only. To apply for a specialty examination like abdomen or breast, you will have to choose a prerequisite. If you are applying for the Sonography Principles in Instrumentation, or SPI examination, you may choose to apply under a prerequisite or the SPI requirement. First, we will review the prerequisites. ARDMS offers several prerequisites under which to apply for an ARDMS examination. Each prerequisite requires 1. The appropriate educational background, 2. Necessary clinical ultrasound or vascular experience, and 3. Required documentation that must be submitted with the application. All three components of the prerequisite must be met before an application can be approved and an applicant can be allowed to examine. To view a complete list of the prerequisites offered by the ARDMS, please visit www.ardms.org/prereq-chart. To apply for the Sonography Principles and Instrumentation SPI examination, a first-time applicant has two options: to apply using an existing prerequisite or to apply under the SPI examination requirement. The SPI examination requirement was developed as a pathway for those who cannot meet the stipulations of the ARDMS clinical examination prerequisites. To meet the SPI examination requirement, students must have successfully completed a general, medical, or sonographic physics class, seminar, and/or course with a grade of C or better. The SPI examination requirement allows students to apply for the SPI examination prior to graduation. The SPI examination requirement cannot be used when applying for a specialty examination. For example, abdomen, adult echocardiography, vascular technology, etc. For specific SPI examination requirement information, visit www.ardms.org/SPI. The Prerequisite and Requirement Eligibility Program, also called PREP, was built as an online guidance tool to ease the application process for first-time applicants by providing a recommended prerequisite or requirement to use when applying for an ARDMS examination. To take advantage of the PREP program, please visit www.ardms.org/PREP. Visit www.ardms.org and click on Apply Online, located under the Quick Link section of the website, or simply type www.ardms.org/apply into your browser. Please take a few moments to read through the application information section. Once completed, click on the ARDMS Online Application button to begin the application process. Once you have read through the application information, select whether you are an existing or new user. An existing user is someone who has previously applied using the online application and has created a username and password. A new user is someone who has never applied for an ARDMS examination using the online application and does not have a username or password. If you are an existing user and have forgotten your password, please click on the Forgot Your Password link, and you will be prompted to provide your email address and your password will be sent to you. If at any time during the application process you need assistance, please email webmaster@ardms.org or call 800-541-9754. Once you have selected the appropriate login, new online application users will be asked to fill in general information, such as your name. Be sure that the name you provide on the online application matches exactly the name on your ID card, gender, and date of birth. You will also create a username and password. Existing users will go directly into their profile and can immediately begin the application process. To streamline the application process, ARDMS has developed a few brief questions to help determine if you are a first-time applicant or reapplicant. A first-time applicant is an individual applying to the ARDMS certification process for the first time and/or an individual who has previously been determined ineligible. A reapplicant is an individual who has previously been approved to take or has taken an ARDMS examination and who is applying to take another examination. Once you have answered the questions, your status will automatically be filled in on the online application. Following your application status determination, you will then return to the General Application Information section where you will be asked to complete the following sections: address, employment information, and educational background. As mentioned previously, first-time applicants need to select a prerequisite or requirement under which to apply for their examination. The SPI examination can be applied for using a listed prerequisite or the SPI examination requirement. However, the SPI examination requirement may only be used when applying for the SPI examination. Reapplicants will not need to select a prerequisite as they have already applied under one. To view the list of prerequisites, please visit www.ardms.org/prereq chart. Once you have completed the prerequisite section, you will be asked to complete some general compliance information, such as disciplinary actions, violations, compliance, and agreement to conditions. You are now ready to select the examinations you are applying for. Each ARDMS general examination is $200. Based on your selections, the total will automatically be calculated. For your convenience, ARDMS offers two methods of payment: by credit card online, which is completely safe and secure, or by mailed payment. If you select mailed payment, you will need to fill out the mailed payment form and send it in to the ARDMS office for processing. Please note, the mailed payment option may take up to 6 weeks to process. The last part of the online application is the application summary that reviews your information and gives you a list of the documentation, such as a clinical verification CV form you need to mail into the ARDMS office. A CV form assesses an individual's clinical competency in the applied for area and can be found by visiting www.ardms.org/CV. Once your application has been reviewed and approved by ARDMS, you will receive an examination confirmation letter in the mail. This letter will be your ticket to scheduling your examinations. At the top of the letter, you will notice a 90-day window in which to schedule your examination with the ARDMS testing vendor, Pearson VUE. Before scheduling your examination, take advantage of the examination resources we offer. ARDMS offers practice examinations for the SPI and most specialty examinations. In addition to our practice examinations, ARDMS also offers applicants free content outlines for every examination. To take advantage of these resources, visit www.ardms.org. After receiving your examination confirmation letter and preparing for the examination, please visit www.pearsonvue.com to find a local testing center and to schedule your examination. Please remember, when you show up to take your examination, be sure to have 2 forms of current valid identification. Thank you for listening. We hope this will serve as a valuable resource when applying for the ARDMS examinations. Please visit www.ardms.org to find out more information. If you have any questions, please call us at 800-541-9754 or email us at rsgeneralinfo@ardms.org.